New here tonight, a church should be a sacred place, but one area pastor says the area around his church is being used by prostitutes.
The Night Team's Brian Enton has more on these unholy acts.
For 30 years, Reverend James Paisley has led the Grace Church of the Nazarene. The Reverend usually welcomes visitors, but not these.
They come every night. It's a regular thing.
Prostitutes working in the neighborhood are using the back of his church to conduct their own kind of services.
If you don't respect yourself, how are you going to respect the house of God? I mean, to come into the back of the church to engage in sexual activities is ridiculous.
What they leave behind is not the kind of offering he wants. All over the yard, pornographic DVDs, used condoms, lubrication, clothes, even a man's wallet.
Andrew.
The pastor isn't the only one upset.
This is where we live. Why do we have to live like this? Our kids come play over here.
These two neighbors took to Facebook Live to expose the disgusting litter.
When we actually came outside and I saw the condoms and the condom wrappers directly like in my yard, I was furious. It was like I couldn't take it anymore.
And they couldn't take being ignored by Miami-Dade County officials and police.
Nothing ever happened from me continuously calling the police, so I got discouraged and I stopped calling.
The church is located here off of 79th Street and Northwest 15th Avenue. It's an area known for being the hotspot for prostitution. Our cameras were rolling as undercover officers were approached by men and women offering sex for cash. Their arrests were swift.
Just in a matter of a couple of hours, we were able to arrest 13. If we would stay here even longer, of course, throughout the night, the numbers are going to be even higher.
In all, 11 men and 2 women were arrested, the youngest just 18 years old.
Together, between the community, the police department, the media, coming all together, we have an operation that was a success.
And the residents say since the arrests were made, they haven't seen a single prostitute, and their yards have been clean. In Northwest Miami-Dade, Brian Enton, 7 News.
New tonight, a South Florida couple says they regret using a popular money-sharing app.
They claim their cash was zapped right out of their accounts. 7 investigates. Here's the Night Team's Brian Enton.
Margarita and David use the popular app called Cash App. It lets users transfer money to one another. Once you sign up, you get a debit card to make payments. They use Cash App to get paid for side jobs and split dinner checks. Everything was going great until David lost his debit card. He Googled to find a phone number to report it missing.
I called them and they answered and said, "Thank you for calling Cash App."
He gave the person on the phone his account information. He was then told to remove the app from his phone.
While I was uninstalling the app, they went into my account, entered all the information I gave them, and transferred out $2,900.
And David isn't alone. Other Cash App users have had the same problem. Cosmo Hill says when he called what he thought was a customer service number, someone took $1,550.
He's saying, okay, what's the phone number and what's the email address? Then I can help you. I'm a Cash App tech support.
Thieves had created fake Cash App toll-free numbers to trick customers, and most didn't realize it was a scam until the people on the phone asked them to give more money to get their money back.
They said, "We need you to buy a $500 Google Play card."
The person on the phone told David he had to send in the $500 gift card in order for them to restore the money to his account. David called the number again while 7 News was there.
All right.
No, that's perfectly fine, sweetie. Can you record the conversation?
At first, the person on the phone treated it like a normal call.
"You're trying to scam me. This is all a fraud."
No, sir, I'm not trying to scam you. Now I'm asking you what's your Cash App account, your email or your phone number.
But the call turned nasty when David and Margarita told them they knew it was a scam.
You're a jobless.
Oh no, we're doing it for Channel 7 News, sweetheart.
Oh, you shut up, you bitch.
As it turns out, Cash App doesn't even have a publicized customer service number. The company says Cash App communicates mostly via email, adding they never ask for PIN numbers or signing codes outside of the app.
I don't want others getting scammed.
David and Margarita got their money back. The company is still investigating Cosmo's case. Brian Enton, 7 News.
Wow, if there's something that you think 7 News should investigate, call the numbers on your screen or send an email to clue@WSVN.com.
By day, she's a middle school student, but by night, she's a young entrepreneur who took a bad experience and turned it into something good.
7's Rebecca Vargas explains why one South Florida girl is now all dolled up.
At Miami Country Day School, 7th grader Zoe Terry makes A's and B's and loves theater. She's also a starter on the school basketball team.
Zoe is a very self-motivated kid. She is super determined. She works hard in everything that she does.
What Zoe has is an innate passion that I think she was both born with and she's been supported in her home with.
Hello, my name is Zoe. But when Zoe was in kindergarten, things weren't as great.
At that time, I was bullied because of the color of my skin and because my hair was so puffy.
Zoe figured she could do little about the bullies, but she could help raise the self-esteem of those who were bullied like her. And so Zoe's Dolls was born.
So I wanted to find a way where I can let girls know that they are beautiful and special just the way they are. And I thought dolls and their image would be a great way to show them that.
At least 20,000 girls in 4 countries have gotten dolls thanks to Zoe. They have gone to Haiti, and this summer dolls were given away in Cuba.
Thank you so much, doll.
A lot of the dolls are donated, put in boxes like these that are placed around Zoe's school. More recently, celebrities like Serena Williams have gotten involved, helping Zoe raise money on Instagram. Zoe appreciates the generous donations, which allow her to help more girls.
One girl, I gave a doll. She named her Miss Coco. She had darker skin, and the doll had darker skin like her, so it really, really looked like her. And she was so excited. I remember she gave me the biggest hug, and she was just so happy that she finally got a doll that really represented her image.
Zoe believes it's truly better to give than to receive, and giving is what she did when she surprised every single girl at this Miami Gardens private school with her very own doll.
It says I'm beautiful and I'm loved. I feel like it's just me in a box.
Say, I am beautiful.
The holidays are what Zoe calls doll season, but she collects and gives dolls away all year round.
Thank you.
To find out how you can help Zoe remain all dolled up, just log on to WSVN.com for details. Rebecca Vargas, 7 News.
Sweet.